Guys, let's talk about it. Our national security, it's in jeopardy. This story just broke from Reuters talking about how there was a hacker who was able to breach the communication app that was used by one of the Trump aides and stole data from all across the US government. If you're wondering who that US aide was, Mike Waltz. Mike Waltz, yes, Mike Waltz of, Signalgate. Mike Waltz, the former national security advisor, Mike Waltz. Anyway, there were 60 unique government officials who information was actually stolen. They were using an app called Telmessage, and Telmessage actually had their data leaked. It was stolen and it was leaked by a company called Distribute Denial of Secrets. It's a US nonprofit. Basically, the thing that they do is they find out information and they expose it. They put data out there to help protect the US, right? Just to basically create transparency and knock down secrets. Some of the people involved in this are people that represent different roles across the US government, including disaster responders, customs officials, several US diplomatic staffers, at least one White House official staffer, and members of the Secret Service. Now, one call out is Reuters was unable to actually verify all of the information from Telmessage, but they were able to actually verify that those phone numbers that were leaked were correct and they were attributed to the people who they said owned those numbers. One other massive call out is there was apparently nothing sensitive at the time that was leaked. Now, you notice I said at the time. They did find information of different senior officials' travel plans, and they also found something that said PLOTUS, Rome, Vatican, Press, GC. Yeah, they actually had information about Trump traveling to the actual Pope's funeral. They got that access to that information. Now, it was afterwards, but they still got access to it. Couple of other things that I really want to call out is apparently the actual application that was used has been down since May the 5th now, and they're citing that they shut down the application out of an abundance of caution. Seems suspicious. Now, the one thing that I do want to say as well is apparently the White House knew about this. They are aware of the cybersecurity incident, but they haven't actually really spoken on it, have they? At the end of the day, this wasn't a massive deal because this is information that came out afterwards. But again, it continues to speak to the lack of security we have under the Trump administration, the fact that they can't actually keep things within the administration, and we constantly have to worry about our national security. This is a huge problem. This is an issue. This is something that has to be addressed. And this is not a left issue. This is not a right issue. This is an American issue. So if you are anyone who is worried about sensitive information, our national security, SecOps, whatever, this should actually bother you. Anyway, I love you. And as always, peace.